Welcome to A Quest for Metal and welcome to another Bracket Fights. This time, Prog Metal Edition. We are ranking prog metal albums versus prog metal albums. I wonder if Opeth's on here. It's going to win another fucking bracket fight. We'll see. I've never actually seen this list. I just clicked on it then and decided to film it. So let's have some fun. I'll put the link in the description so you can do your own. Pitting prog against prog. So first up, I see straight away Animals as Leaders, self-titled, versus Between the Buried and Me Colours. Now, you know, on the previous prog video I did, I said, oh, the bass work in Animals Leaders is good. What a fucking dickhead. I mean, because it's so genty, I always assumed there was a fucking bass player in them. That's how stupid Questy is, alright? That's how stupid Questy is. I don't actually know who's in the fucking bands. I just listen to the music. I couldn't give a rat's fucking asses who's in the bands, to be honest. I don't really put people on pedestals, you know, but the music's fucking good. But although the music's fucking good, it's against Between the Buried and Me's Colours, which is a masterpiece and one of my favourite prog metal albums of all time. I have to go Between the Buried and Me. I'm sorry, Animals as Leaders. You're getting shafted twice in two different prog metal videos. Sorry. I still like you. Next up is Aerion, the more kind of epic, theatrical kind of prog metal, which I love. You got two kind of theatrical albums, pretty much. Cellos, violins, theatrical shit, and then the more prog rock opera kind of stuff. If I was going to pick, I had to pick Near Oblivious Scar. It's just the music in it. I like the music better. That's what I'm going to say. I like the music better. Death Symbolic versus Edge of Sanity, Spectral Sorrows, sorry. Holy shit, this is a hard one. Because I love this album, and I love this album. Why are you making me choose this one? Why are you doing this to me? This is really hard. Why are you pitting it against Death, though? Like, as much as I love Edge of Sanity, Symbolic is just bollocking great. It's a bollocking good time. Crystal Mountain, Inside Crystal Mountain. I gotta pick Death. Sorry, Edge of Sanity. You're against Death. Hey, Edge of Sanity is again Crimson, which has my boy Mikkel in versus Cynic's Focus, which is a fucking masterpiece of an album as well, very jazzy. And I love both these albums. But there's a clear winner for me. It's Edge of Sanity's Crimson. One song, the whole album. My favourite singer of all time is in it. It's fucking, it's Crimson. It's a masterpiece of an album. Masterpiece. Meshuggah, The Violent Sleep of Reason versus Periphery. Now, if you know me, you know I'm not big into Periphery. I'm trying, but I'm not big. But I am big into Meshuggah. This album, though, it's good, but it's not like the best Meshuggah album. So I'm going to pick it, but I'd rather it be like Obzon or Chaosphere. But I'm not big into Periphery, so it has to be Meshuggah. Oh, look, it's Opeth. Oh my god, why'd you have to put it against Crack the Sky? I fucking adore Crack the Sky. I adore Blackwater Park. Both these albums, 10 out of 10s. Both of them. Why are you doing this to me? I don't want to knock Crack the Sky out, but I'm so biased towards Opeth. The Sunsets Forever over Blackwater Park. Oh, fuck. I can't have another one where Opeth wins. Or can I? Tool's Lateralis versus Leprous' Bilateral. You did that because they both have lateral in the name, you cheeky little bastard. As much as I love Bilateral, one of my favourite prog metal albums of all time, it's against Lateralis, which is mind-changing. It's a mind-melting experience. And I sound like every fucking Tool fanboy right now, but Lateralis it is. Oh, right, so we got Protest the Hero versus Scarstic by Pain of Salvation. Both interesting. Both bands, what was my voice doing then? It kind of went up like 12 octaves. Both bands I've been getting into recently, trying to explore more. Both bands I'm not super familiar with, but I have listened to both these albums, and actually, I'm going to pick Pain of Salvation for this one. Wow, a shocker. The audience is going wild. So yeah, Colours versus Citadel. I love Citadel, but you're against Colours. I'm sorry. Sorry, Near Oblivious Scar, I still love you. Oh my god, what is this pick? Symbolic versus Crimson. I hate you, Bracket Fights. I fucking hate you. Oh my god, I have to pick Symbolic. I'm sorry. I love Crimson, but yeah. What is this pick? As much as I love this album, I think it's pretty good. Blackwater Park, come on. Again, I'm getting into Pain of Salvation now, but you're pitting it against Lateralis, and that's a tough cookie. Okay, this is annoying. Colors versus Symbolic. I hate you, Bracket Fights. I literally don't know what to pick. I literally don't know what to pick for this one. This is tough. This is why you like these kind of videos, isn't it, you fucking sadistic bastards? I don't know what to pick for this one. This one's killing me. This one's actually killing me. Colors versus Symbolic. One's more a death metal album, though, but it's still prog. You know, it's still classes as prog. Colors. That was painful. Oh, this one's even more painful. Oh my god, why did you do this to me? Right. Opeth's my favourite band of all time. I love all their albums, every single album. Blackwater Park's like the big one that I got into. But then eventually I started to like Still Life the best. And Deliverance and stuff. Lateralis. Oh, I'm going to get shit for this. I'm picking Tool. Fuck. I'm picking Tool. Oh, man. I'm picking Tool. And you know, as much as I love this, Tool, Lateralis is coming in on this side of the list. Oh, I can't even fucking see. What's going on? So next, we have Haken with Visions versus, I'm pretty sure that's Ishan. I enjoy both these albums. But as much as I like Ishan, I prefer Emperor's stuff. And that's not my favourite Ishan album. So Haken with Visions, because they're great. They're fantastic. Oh, what is this? You're pitting Devin Townsend against Devin Townsend Project. Are you insane? Actually, no, it's Devin Townsend versus Devin Townsend. But yeah, Empath's a great album. Absolutely fantastic. Heard some of the songs live from it, and it's so good. But Ocean Machine mops the fucking floor with it. I'm sorry, mops the fucking floor with it. And it's not even close. Oh, Fate's Warning versus Symphony X is... This is like concept-y albums. I love it. Both these albums are amazing. I love both these albums. This is a hard one. This is like a classic one. A classic fight-off. And even though some people say this is the best Symphony X album, I disagree. But I still really love it because it's Symphony X. And this might be one of the best Fate's Warnings albums. Ah, this is too hard. This is too hard. Gonna have to go with my gut, though. Symphony X. Just everything about Symphony X is great. What the fuck is this matchup? I'm sorry, what the fuck is this matchup? I love Operation Rheincrime now. I used to bash on it, like I don't see the fuss, but now I love it. Such a great concept album, one of the best of all times. This is my favorite Dream Theater album, and it got me into prog. I'm sorry, Queen's right. Got me into more Fate's Warning, The Picture Within, which is almost as good as Awaken the Guardian. It's against Dream Theater's Awake, which I fucking love again. Oh no, this is biased as fuck. Sorry, Fate's Warning, Dream Theater. Ooh, Cynic again versus Death again. Both these albums, cool Death/prog. But as much as I like Cynic, I like Death a little bit more. And also the songs on Sound of Perseverance. Some people don't like it. I love them. Spirit Crusher! Yeah. The Flesh and the Power It Holds? Come on. Dimension Hatros versus Terminal Redux. Now, I don't think Terminal Redux... I think that's kind of unfair, having Terminal Redux here. It is more on the thrash side and the prog side. So I think that's pretty unfair having this here. But I guess it does have some prog in it. I love Voivod. This is like spacey... This is a space-off, basically. It's a space-off. Both fantastic albums. Vector's one of my favourite thrash... No, Vector is my favourite thrash album of all time, so... Oh, more Vector. Black Future, the debut versus... what's it called again? Nothing Face. As much as I like Vector, and it's one of my favourite thrash bands, Nothing Face is better than Black Future, in my opinion. So here we come. Hacker and Visions versus Ocean Machine. Both great, but Ocean Machine is a spiritual experience. Oh, Symphony X versus Images and Words. Oh, no. See, I don't want Symphony X to go, and I wish they had, like, the Odyssey, because that might be, like the fucking winner. But Images and Words just has so much meaning to me. And again, Awake has so much more meaning to me. Now this one's a bit harder. Nothing Face vs Terminal Redux. Space Off again. I love them both. Can I pick them both? If not, Terminal Redux. It's too good. You bastard. You bloody bastard. This is such a meaningful album. So is this. But this is learning to live on and take the time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now, in this case, I'm picking Vector, because as much as I love Dream Theater and Awake, Jamie's going to kill me. I love this album, but I don't think it's as good as Images and Words, even though it's like still my second favourite Dream Theater album. It's not as good, and I'd rather listen to that. What are you going to do? Now it comes down to it. Terminal Redux versus Images and Words. Oh, Images and Words. More meaning. So here it is, the final decider. Is it going to be Lateralis or Images and Words? As much as I think Tool is flawless and there's no bad songs, Images of Words means so much more to me, and it got me into the genre, and every single song is fucking banger, and I love it. I love it. It's perfect. It's literally perfect. Dream Theater is the goddamn winner. It's the goddamn winner of them all. So that is my final answer. That is my best prog album, I guess, in the bracket tier list. Images and Words by Dream Theater. Sorry, Opeth, Blackwater Park. You would be like third or second in real life. But yeah, love it. Hopefully you guys played along at home. The link will be in the description so you can do it as well. What's your favourite prog albums? What's your least favourite? And we'll see you again on another Quest for Metal.